Hi everybody, this is the Planet Earth here. I wanted to talk to you today about anxiety and how it affects millions of people across this world. Okay, anxiety is a physical feeling of let me try to put it in a way where people with non-anxiety disorders can talk about. People with non-anxiety disorders, usually they get to live their lives normally. When they go out in public with a lot of people, they don't have anxiety. When they go out and do stuff for fun, they don't have anxiety. If they have a flat tire, they're not going to get too worried about it. If they have financial problems, they're not going to worry about it. There's a million things that cause anxiety. The most important one of them is family and financial situations. Financial situations such as anxiety are very serious. Let me give you an example. My channel has mostly been dedicated to anxiety attacks and mental disorders such as anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, and pretty much that's it for my channel. However, recently I have been getting a lot of hate from some of my subscribers who don't understand, or who have subscribed mainly on my driving videos, but when they see my mental videos they'll dislike my video and gives it a thumbs out and give me a negative comment. That's okay, that's their opinion. However, my channel is based on three things. I upload what I want, when I want, how I want. I upload whatever I want. If it's random, it's random. If it's not, it's not. People are kind of 50-50 on my channel. They either subscribe because they want the driving videos. Some subscribe because of my mental videos. My anxiety attacks. Talking about anxiety. Talking about benzodiazepines. In reality, anxiety, it sucks. Anxiety is a severe, debilitating disorder of whatever it is that we have, and it's severe. It's 67 degrees in my room, and I'm sweating right now. And it's not because of what I'm wearing. My anxiety is 24/7, 365, unless I take my Ativan. Unfortunately, I am stuck on benzodiazepines, and I don't see any other way to calm my anxiety down. Even when I am not stressing out over different things, I am still stressing out over having anxiety. Just having anxiety stresses me out. Having anxiety for me has been very debilitating to me. Having anxiety is like, it's like getting yelled at by your parents, or by a sibling, or by a wife, or by a husband, and that feeling that you get when you're getting yelled at and you're fighting with them, that kind of feeling stays with us 24/7, 365 a day. Some people can't sleep with anxiety disorder. They have to take sleeping pills, or they have to take benzos, or they take other medications to help them fall asleep, like melatonin. I've been studying and researching for the last few days. I have come to the conclusion that anxiety disorder is not only mental, but it's slightly biological too, depending on factors of what can trigger that permanent stimuli within the brain. The permanent stimuli within the brain, aka anxiety, and overstimulation of the adrenal glands is what is causing panic attacks. Panic attacks are severe. I suffer from panic attacks. I have them, but I have not had one recently. I noticed that certain foods I eat cause my anxiety to get worse. Starch food, anything to do with starches, cause my anxiety to be 10,000 times worse than it normally is. Like right now I have sweaty palms and I feel like shit. But I have been medically cleared by numerous doctors in the past. They said your heart's fine, your kidney's fine, your gallbladder's fine, your thyroid is fine, you're not having a thyroid storm, you don't have hypothyroidism, you don't have hyperthyroidism, except for a benign little tumor on my adrenal gland, but that's not cancerous. But that does not cause my anxiety, it's just benign. Anyways, besides that, my anxiety is caused by a biological problem called, I forgot the terminology of it, but I am currently taking methylfolate to pass the brain-blood barrier within my brain to give me folic acid, which I seem to be missing. I'm very low on the folic acid within the brain, and that is causing some of my anxiety. Let me tell you what it feels like. Imagine you're on a roller coaster and the brakes stop working. That feeling of when you're about to fall down and you get that rush happens to people with us with anxiety disorders. We suffer very difficultly because of it. A lot of people around this world, they have this disorder. They have it, and it's not fun, and it's debilitating. Doctors overprescribe medication, and they prescribe the wrong medications for anxiety. If you are depressed, you don't necessarily need antidepressants to feel good. You need a supportive family. You need supportive friends. You need to be around people who are positive, not negative. And you need to have support from your family. Fortunately, I don't have support from my family. My family is all fucked up. Yeah, my family is fucked up. But there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can change in the past. Let bygones be bygones. The anxiety has destroyed my life until recently. I have made a breakthrough. I am not the same person you knew 3 days ago. However, I'm not going to get into details about that. I'm doing better, that's all I'm saying. Way better. But anxiety hurts a lot of people mentally and physically. Over time, the anxiety can and will most likely cause you to have a medical emergency. Constant stress on the heart. I talked to a professional doctor in Hollywood, California, says that prolonged excessive anxiety for so many years causes high blood pressure, cholesterol levels to be elevated, possible diabetes, because your body is constantly releasing the stress hormone cortisol. That stress hormone is constantly being released into your bloodstream, and every time you have a panic attack, you are working your heart out in a negative way, not a positive way. Some people say, oh, think of a panic attack as an exercise. It's not the same type. When you're actually running and you feel good, your heart's getting proper hormones released within the bloodstream, not the negative one, cortisol. When you exercise, I need to, and I'm starting to, and I've been doing it, and limiting my food intake, because I'm a fat boy, but not for long. The stress and cortisol levels get higher and higher and higher. What this leads to, and I'm being serious down to the bone here, as over time as you get older, you are more likely prone to getting a heart attack or stroke. And I'm saying this to be factual. When I have my panic attacks, I'm like, God bless America. I'm closer to my premature death. However, it has to happen for many years. And it doesn't start happening until around 50 to 60 to 70 years old, depending on how good your genes are. Unfortunately, we as humans, we tend to be pessimistic about what we go through. I have learned in the last few days, with the amount of stuff that I own now, that we as humans, we should be taking benzodiazepines if we have anxiety, because it helps to prohibit and inhibit some of the cortisol levels being reduced into the heart. Remember, your heart is extremely important. Your heart is right here. This heart right here. This is all you have. You have one heart. And with your heart constantly beating out of control and your blood pressure constantly rising, it's just as bad as overworking or overexerting yourself. Like if you were exercising on a triathlon or marathon and you're overexerting yourself when your body says, hey, I can't take it anymore, it's doing the same thing like that, but you're not moving. So the problem with that is that over time, our bodies are going to become accustomed to kind of having these attacks all the time. What's going to happen is our arteries are going to get harder, which is called osteoporosis. And eventually, we're going to end up having a medical problem. It could be minor or it could be major. We have to cut out this anxiety. If you have social anxiety, you got to get out there and you got to mingle with people. No matter how much you hate them. If you hate those people, you need to get socially out there. You have to. You have to get out there. Because if you keep raising your cortisol levels too much, eventually you're going to have a very short life. This is facts. This is based off a huge-ass survey. This is based off a huge-ass survey. People with anxiety disorders do not live as long as people without anxiety disorders unless they tackle the anxiety before their 40s. So you have many years to tackle, but if you're already up in their age, you know, you've pretty much done your damage. It's kind of like eating McDonald's every day for the rest of your life. It's about the same damage as eating McDonald's for the rest of your life. Your body is attacking you, and it's overworking for no reason. So that is a problem. We need to find the cure, and the cure is us. I know it sucks to have anxiety attacks. I have one. I have them. You have them. We have them. We as humans have anxiety, but we have to stop it. We have to say to the point where it says, man, my social anxiety is so bad. Okay. You take the Ativan, you take the benzos, you tell your doctor that you need to be on the benzos, and I will continue to fight for you guys because I'm going to be continuing to ask doctors what's going on. Why are these medications not being prescribed more? And why are people suddenly being stopped on them in the middle of their treatment? It's like having diabetes. I'm not saying that it's worse than diabetes. I'm just saying it's like having diabetes. You need your medication. And the medication is benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines, they go to your GABA within your brain and they slow it down. They increase some levels of GABA, which will calm you down, but they slow down the brain by doing that. They increasing the levels of the GABA slows your brain down temporarily. Unfortunately, after so long, those GABA receptors say, hey, I need that chemical to help. So your GABA gets damaged sort of temporarily. It's not permanent, even if you take it for 30, 40 years. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Guys, all of you, all 3,400 subscribers as of this video, whoever you are, wherever you're from, you need to seek treatment, get treated, and live your life normally. We only have one life. We have no more than one. I mean, I could try to get two, but you can't buy two. You can't buy a life. You don't get the 3 X's like on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You know, you don't get the 3 lifelines. You got one. Treat the anxiety, live a normal life. And I hate telling you, but I love my Ativan. It helps my anxiety. It helps me to concentrate. For most people, it clouds them out, but I've been taking it for years, so that effect's gone away a long time ago. At first, when I took Ativan, I could take 0.5 milligrams, and I'd be like, Who? What? Did you say you were going to take me to the seclusion room, doctor? Cool. I like to hit on the pads. Is that okay with you? Stuff like that. Guys, I do these videos because I care. I do other random videos because I like to do random videos. Most people don't like it and they'll unsubscribe from my channel. I am who I am. I am Ben. I make these videos for you guys. People act I don't care. I am one of the most caring persons that you're going to talk to. Talk to my Facebookers, even though I don't have anybody else added in anymore because I deleted a lot of people because they never talk to me. They never talked to me when I needed to talk to them about anxiety. I just deleted them from my Facebook account. My Kick Messenger has over 3,000, I don't know if they're friends or what they are. There's like 3,000 opening things, and most of them have been spam. So I can't take the time to delete every single one. That's 3,000 plus. So I don't mess with Kik. Skype, I really don't want to give it out because a lot of spams have been sent to my Skype messenger. But if you want to talk, you can give me your phone number and I'll talk to you. It doesn't matter what country you're from. I have T-Mobile and it has unlimited calling to landlines or cell phones to most countries, to most major countries. So that's not a problem. So guys, I love you guys very much. You guys have helped me mentally, physically, everything. When I cry, I'll talk to you guys. Whether it's through a camera or not. It's pretty much the real life now these days with the internet. But anxiety is like a roller coaster. You ride it up and down, left and right, down and up and down, smooth out. We're looking for the smooth part of the roller coaster, to be infinite. And the only way to do that is to kick ass. We have to kick ass, guys. We have only one life. You have to get out there. If you're agoraphobic, you have to get out there. Because if you don't get out there, you're going to be stuck in your house. Do you really want to be stuck in your house for the rest of your life? Do you? Do you want to be stuck for the rest of your life in walls like a prison? Or do you want to go out, get a passport, save a little money, go see different countries? Go to Canada. It's not far. At max, anywhere you are in the United States, you're going to travel about 1,000 miles to get where you need to go to. That's 4 tanks of gas in today's vehicles, and in future vehicles, you may not even need to refill in 1,000 miles. Give it 4 or 5 years. Give it 5 years from now as of this video. I guarantee you, they already have a vehicle that's from one of the dealers here that has 814 miles of tank. About. So you're going to get around 750, 760 just driving. And those are big tanks on V4 engines or V6 engines or something like that. So you spend one whole thing of money and you actually get a discount for doing that because you don't have to stop at so many gas stations and you just pay one price to fill up your tank. In about, give it 5 or 10 years, we'll have 1,000 miles per, not per gallon, but we'll have 1,000 miles in one tank. They're getting very economical. Eventually, you'll be seeing 1,000 miles a tank. And in maybe 20 years or less, you might even see 1,000 miles a gallon or 1,000 miles per charge. That's impressive as hell. And MS charges will be almost everywhere by then, if we're still here. And we will be. I'm going to be optimistic about that. Now, there's some changes that I'm going to do in my life that I am not going to repeat here on YouTube. I have come across some things that are going to help my life a lot, and it already has. And I've already helped a shit ton of people by it. But I appreciate you guys for subscribing to my channel. I've been very busy lately. I've been setting things up. I've been purchasing stuff that is needed. And I've been helping who I can out. If you live in Los Angeles, California, I will drive to where you're at. And I will talk to you and see what's going on. You need to go to a movie? I'll take you to a movie. No biggie. Just when you're anxious, just try to chill. Because remember, anxiety attacks won't kill you until you're at least, give it in the 60, 70 age range. Just try to relax. Try to get out. Look, even with my anxiety right now, and I'm stressing out right now, I'm fighting it as hard as I can because I haven't taken any Ativan in about 10 hours. So I know I'm going through withdrawal plus generalized anxiety. But I've been medically checked out multiple times and they always say I'm fine. If it wasn't fine, they wouldn't let me leave. They would admit me to the hospital. If I was having a heart attack, they would immediately start injecting me with shit and I'd be knocked out and they would try to fix the clot in the heart or the cloggage in the heart or whatever's causing it. Guys, you're fine. Medically, you're fine. You might have a biological disorder. You need to get that addressed. Ask for a biological test on your body to see if you can't react normally with anxiety meds or if you can't act normally with other medications, or if you are missing some of the problems. So my biological illness is MTHFR. I don't know the chemical name of it, but it's MTHFR, and ever since I've been taking the folate acid, the specific blend of folic acid, I've been feeling better. And I've been getting a lot of vitamin D by going out in the sun, driving all day, just doing stuff. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Stuff I can't record. It's all legal. But I love you guys with all my heart. And everybody on this planet. Equally. I make videos that piss people off. But then I make videos that show that I do care. People don't think I care. I care a lot. I just can't respond to everybody. It's getting to that point where I am not able to respond to everybody because it's very time consuming. And I'm trying to reach out to everybody at once. And it's extremely hard because I have a few people on my Facebook account who I talk to almost every day on the Facebook phone and on the phone itself. So I'm sorry if I can't get to everybody. Don't get mad at me for that. My channel is slowly getting bigger, and I appreciate every one of you, and I appreciate everybody who looks at my California DMV driving test video. I appreciate everybody who's looking at through my drive-through videos. I have a weird sense of humor, and I'm sorry if I do. I'm just human like you are. I have my imperfections. I am not perfect. But I make driving videos for you guys. I do it because there's a lot of people in this country and around the world that would love to see Los Angeles. My commentary is not the best because I never did commentary before. I never made videos of driving in San Antonio, Texas. I wasn't able to stay there very long, so unfortunately I did not make very good videos of driving in San Antonio, Texas. Because when I do go back to San Antonio, or if I go back to San Antonio, I'm going to drive through every single street that I can. Every street that I can remember. I'm going to show you me eating at one of my favorite restaurants of this whole San Antonio, Texas area. I want to chase tornadoes. That's my goal. And now that I have access to chasing tornadoes, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I have studied meteorology. I love severe weather. I like to see wall clouds forming, but I don't like seeing people's houses destroyed. I like seeing tornadoes in open fields. Guys, anxiety is a bitch, but we have to fight it. We have to fight it like it's going out of style. Fight it. And let's see what happens. This is an honest video from the planet Earth here. Oh, and by the way, my name is the planet Earth because I am a naturist. Not full-blown naturist, but I do love my planet. Everything in my room and everything in this place here is LED. We have not one fluorescent bulb. We have not one anything else. Everything in this place that I live at is LED. Everything that is light. There's not one that's not LED. The electricity bill has gone from $800 because I convinced the person that I live with to switch to LED to $400 every 2 months. Every 2 months, that's with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 TVs, 4 refrigerators, 6 refrigerators, and yeah, just everything's LED. Let me give you an example. I know you guys have seen this in my past videos, but I really wanted to show you. One user was curious of how do you live, and this is an LED. This is an LED bulb. It's 3 watts. This is LED technology. Produces almost no heat. Actually, it doesn't produce almost no heat at all. It gets the temperature of this thing after it's been on for an hour. It gets to about 90 degrees or 80 degrees. And this thing puts out lumens of about 500 lumens each. It's really powerful. Oh, how many lumens is it? I'm sure it's about 500 lumens or 1,000. That's impressive for such a small device. Now, all my lights in my room and all my lights around this place, I even convinced the HOA association to put all nothing but LED lights for the outside, and they did. He saw it, and the electricity bill for all the lights through this whole complex, and I convinced a lot of people throughout all the complexes around Marina Del Rey to switch to LEDs. they're saving a shit ton of money, and the balance load on the electricity has gone down about 42% at night. 42% of electricity load has been lifted off Marina Del Rey in total. All the lights in Marina Del Rey are all LED now because I convinced everybody to switch to LED from the halogen bulbs that they used to use. Looks great. These are LEDs. I personally like this set of LEDs because you can fade them. I like how it changes different colors too. This is cool for playing when I want to play GTA on my UHD screen. I just bought an ultra high definition screen here, and it's beautiful. Actually, that's what the camera's on. This one right here. And then this little TV here. You got the American flag in the background. You know how I am. But guys, let's fix this problem. Let's get it down to the ground. If you guys have experiences with anxiety, tell me and I'll read the comments. I always read the comments. If I don't like a comment I ban the person from my YouTube channel. It's not because I don't like negativity. It's because I don't like other subscribers who are generally honest about my channel and or looking for anxiety videos to see negativity. Yes, I made a video about this. Oh, I threw it away. That's right, I threw it away today. Wait. Oh, here's it. Okay, I made a video that pissed a lot of people off. I beat some headphones up from this jacket's gotta get used. I gotta get used to these, wearing these nice jackets. Wearing these nice clothing, these outfits here. They're very expensive. Okay, these are Solo 2 HD plugs for you could have gave it to a kid in Africa. A lot of people say that, but these plugs are for the Beats Audio Headphone Solo 2 HD that I smashed apart with a hammer. The reason I did is because let me answer this question because some people are curious about this. I smashed the headphones up because I sent them in. This is before I opened them. I just had a right ear that wasn't working, so I thought, well, let me see if I can't just go to Best Buy, buy another pair, and return the old ones. That's what I was gonna do since I didn't buy the $30 insurance or $15 insurance. So I did that, and I ended up smashing these headphones into a million little pieces here. Give an example. These are real. I still have this. I wouldn't have it, trust me. And I ripped them apart. You know, people hated me for that. But the real truth is, I took them back to Best Buy, and they find out that I was trying to switch them with a new pair of headphones, and I almost got away with that, but I didn't. So I got mad, saying, okay, maybe Beats will be nice enough just to switch them out. Best Buy didn't really care about that either. They just said, we can't do it, man. Those serial numbers don't match. So I was going to try to get a new headset, pay the $200, get it refunded, just give them back the broken ones and see if they can't repair them or something. That failed miserably. So I went to the Beats, which is located in Santa Monica, California, and I gave it to them personally, since they were so close. So they sent them in, came back with a declination letter saying we can't fix it, even though they haven't been opened yet. Because I told you I couldn't open these Beats headphones here. I couldn't open them. I didn't know how. And so I just let them alone, and I gave them to Beats, and they sent me a declination letter saying they can't fix them. So the right ear was not working, and I'm actually just throwing these away today. I had it for a few months. They gave me a declination letter on that one. So I smashed them up. And then I gave parts of it to the Beats people in Santa Monica. Anyways, besides that answers that video. There's some other videos about like the end of the world in 2027. I'm just going based off facts off some websites like NASA. They said a comet's going to hit the Earth in near the Earth in 2027, but it is close enough to get sucked in by the atmosphere, which is a concern. So I just made a dramatic video, see what kind of responses I got, and I got a lot of negative response. The funniest thing is I was actually stating a fact. I just didn't give any facts within the video. I apologize for that. And I just wanted it to be a dramatic video. You know, I never put dramatic videos on my channel except for panic attacks, but those are real. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and this has been the Planet Earth here. I'd like to talk more to you guys about different stuff, but I need to buy a new battery for my camera and get a new camera. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here. I hope you have yourself a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon. Signing out from LA, CA, USA. The 213. Yeah. Alright, bye guys.